tonight, the Real Housewives of Motown.
We have heard the stories of some of Motown's biggest stars, and now the Black Ensemble Theater is giving the wives a voice in the production, The Real Housewives of Motown. Joining us this morning to talk about the play, director Michelle Renee Bester. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Why is this such an important? Because there's always the story behind the story, and
Yes.
a lot of the big stars that we saw in Motown were just there,
Yeah.
and they were witness to history.
Yeah.
Tell us about this play.
So The Real Housewives of Motown gives us a sneak peek into what it was like to be a wife of a star during the time of Motown. And so we have the drama that comes with the Real Housewives franchise. We have the comedy, we see the family, the love, the sisterhood, and amazing music. And I just feel like these women, they've gone through so much, and we already know the musical history behind their superstar husbands. Let's see what it was like for them. And so that we have Real Housewives of Motown.
The music of Motown
Yes.
changed this country,
Yeah.
I think for the better. Gave us a real soul and a real look behind some of the struggles of Black Americans and their rise into power and wealth. And so much of it can be told in various ways, and this is one of them. What is so special to you about this play?
My grandmother raised me on Motown, my grandmother and my mother. And so there's just such a great energy you get from that music. And we've seen so many shows, even at the Black Ensemble, we've done so many shows about the stars. And we make mention about the wives, or we make mention about the kids, but we never really see it. And so I wanted to write something that gave us the entertaining aspect of the Real Housewives franchise, but also the educational part of what it was like for our parents' parents, or even our aunts and uncles who lived during that time.
So if we're big fans of the Real Housewives productions and the TV shows on Bravo, what are we going to be recognizing from that, and then you incorporated into the Motown story?
Yes, so we have our confessionals. The set is televisions. There's huge television screens everywhere. And so the wives give us confessionals, and there's candid comments, there's some little snide jokes, little petty remarks. But I felt like they had drama and they had beef back then. They just approached it differently. They weren't throwing drinks in each other's faces, so I wasn't putting that in there. But we still have a little bit of that comedy and that sisterhood that you would get from the show in my show.
When we saw Motown the musical, the Broadway show, we had a little glimpse behind the curtain of the families of some of those biggest stars. What research did you have to do, or was this just in your head, the things that you think happened?
A little bit of both. So I looked at all of their interviews. They're very open about a lot of stuff they've gone through, especially Miss Claudette Rogers Robinson. A lot of her interviews were very colorful. And so I used what she experienced and what she went through to create dialogue. And also the Temptations movie, YouTube videos. There's so much information that's out there that I just creatively was able to go in and create the scenes that we see in the show.
The names we're going to recognize. Tell us about that.
We have the Temptations. Josephine Williams is the wife of Otis Williams, founder of the Temptations. Mary Williams, her husband was Paul Williams, also a member of the Temptations. Clinice Stubbs is Levi Stubbs from the Four Tops. And then Claudette Rogers Robinson, Smokey Robinson's wife, is in there. Berry Gordy's in there. Diana Ross, Mary Wells. So many stars of Motown you will see in this show.
And we get a lot of good music, too.
Amazing good music. Black Ensemble is known for the good music. It does not stop here.
Yeah, no, all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I cannot wait to see this. We will definitely be there. The Real Housewives of Motown playing through July 9th at the Black Ensemble Theater, which is right there on North Clark Street in Uptown. For more information or to buy tickets, you can visit blackensembletheater.org, or you can also visit them on social media, Black Ensemble Theater. Thank you again. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.